And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John, bringing you the Cubs and Mets tonight. My Mets are on a 5-game winning streak. Took the last two from the Rays, and then just got done with the sweep of the weekend series against the Guardians. The Cubs right now are 1-4 over their last five, and 20-26 on the season. So they're struggling a little bit to start the season, but plenty of time to get things right. The Mets strike again. Already here saying hello. How are you? Great to see you again. Thanks for coming back. It was supposed to be Kodai Senga tonight on the mound. The Mets have pushed him back to tomorrow night, and we'll get Tyler McGill tonight, and Senga will pitch tomorrow night. So I'll have to see what time the game is tomorrow night, because maybe I'll do that one as well. Send out a couple messages here to see if we can get some more people to hop in. Hey, Ron's here as well. Saw Ron. Ron was just over in the stream where I was over at Uneducated Sports Talk. Carlos and PJ tonight are doing the Braves and Dodgers game. So Ron probably back and forth a little bit, but Ron, once again, thank you for being here as well. Let's send out a couple text messages. Hey, Eric's here. Let's catch up. Well, let me do it the other way. I like it better the other way here. Ron said, yo, the Mets strike against is just hoping for another series W. Exactly. Eric is here. Eric, it's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for coming back. You were here with us a lot earlier in the season, especially the first week or so. So thanks for coming back. Ron asking how am I doing? Doing great. Getting things going here at Pure Adrenaline. Some things behind the scenes we're fixing up, cleaning up. So hopefully I have some more content for you guys as well. I'll still be doing baseball. We're working on some getting ready for some football stuff as well. So if you guys are into fantasy football, make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow the channel. Because we'll be having some live streams discussing fantasy football. Maybe depending on how those streams go and how those we get a response on those videos, maybe set up a free league with some prizes as well. We did that last year, and it turned out great. Unfortunately, our championship week was the week that they had to cancel the Bengals and Bills game. So we had a split championship last year. So Ron Duffney says Mets. Yeah, let's go Mets. Definitely want a W tonight. But if you're new here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you vote in the poll there in the chat. Would really appreciate that as well. If you want to see more baseball live streams, hey, Alex is here as well. Alex, hi, how are you? Great to see you again as well. But yeah, if you want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button. And if you're definitely interested in fantasy football and the NFL season, make sure you're following us for those. Definitely during the NFL season, we'll be doing Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football, and then I'll keep my baseball streams going as well until the season is over, all the way up to the World Series, no matter who's in it. So let's look. We got some games going on already tonight. So let's catch up on some scores before we get going here. Going to the top of the second, the Orioles have a 2-0 lead over the Yankees. Top of the seventh, the White Sox and Guardians. Guardians have a 2-1 lead there. Bottom of the fourth, Rangers have a 2-1 lead over the Pirates. Top of the fourth, Diamondbacks with a 3-1 lead over the Phillies. Top of the fourth, Cardinals with a 6-3 lead over the Reds. And going to the fourth inning, the Blue Jays with a 2-0 lead over the Rays. Bottom of the second, Padres with a 2-0 lead over the Nationals. Bottom of the first, the Dodgers have a 1-0 lead over the Braves. And getting started the same time this game does here, we got the Tigers and Royals, Astros, Brewers, of course, Mets, Cubs. We're covering that game. Once again, if you're on the YouTube side, you see how I have Kodai Senga in my thumbnail. Senga was pushed back till tomorrow. He was originally supposed to go tonight. They pushed him back till tomorrow. We got Tyler McGill tonight. Giants and Twins at 7:40 as well. And then later on tonight, we got Marlins, Rockies, Red Sox, Angels, A's, Mariners. So still lots of baseball tonight to get to. In the NBA, we got Game 4 of the Celtics and Heat. Miami looking to finish off that sweep of the Celtics. And if they do, they'll face the Denver Nuggets, who finished up sweeping the Lakers. So that the Western Conference is done. In the NHL tonight, Vegas Golden Knights and Dallas Stars continue their series. Vegas has a 2-0 series lead there, so looking to take a commanding lead in that series. Mets Strikes Again has a comment here. Let me see when that comes across. Hopefully we're not too delayed. I haven't gotten it yet on my end. So let me go over here and put it up. Not to be rude to the Phillies, but honestly, Trey Turner is robbing them. Yeah. Yeah, he has not gotten off to a good start there with Philadelphia. But that's okay. I don't mind. Okay, let's look. SNY, I got the Mets broadcast on in the background here. They're going to commercial, so we're not ready for first pitch yet. Let me just see. We already got 5 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Also, we have 4 votes in the poll already over on the YouTube side. We had 2 people vote for the Cubs, 1 for the Mets, and 1 for just wanting a good game. So, like I said, if you guys want to see some more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's see. That one came across on my thing, but the other one did not. That's weird. But yeah, let's go Mets. The White Sox just tied the game there against the Guardians. For you guys that have been here for a few streams, what do you think? Do you guys like the scoreboard that rotates there on the bottom, or would you prefer when I do? Getting a message here on the Rumble side, but not in the live chat. So let me see what that is. Comments. Getting a message here on the Rumble side, but not in the live chat. Get rid of that. We're hearing double. We don't want to hear me double. Once is bad enough, right, guys? Hey, A454667 says, Mets go. Let's go. Thank you all so much. The Mets Strikes Again says it's pretty good. Thomas, who's part of our team here at Pure Adrenaline, covers the Red Sox as well. So, guys, make sure if you're over on the YouTube side, make sure you're checking out Thomas's stuff over there with the Red Sox. The scoreboard on the bottom is pretty good. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Thomas. Actually, Thomas, while you're here, let me do something for you here. Let me come over here. make Thomas a moderator while he's here. Since he's part of the team, I trust him to keep things kosher in the chat. And Thomas, if you're still here, if you want to post a link to your channel, go over and get your channel link and post it there in the chat to get some people to follow you. Once again, the tracker might be a little bit ahead of me. Let me refresh it. And in for a strike to Nimmo. It'll be Nimmo, Escobar, and Lindor for the Mets. Smiley on the mound for the Cubs. He's 4-1 on the year with a 2.86 ERA. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. The Mets strike again says the Cubs Stadium honestly is iconic. Yeah, Wrigley Field. I remember Nimmo hits one down into the corner, and it's a fair ball. Bounces up against and over the wall. That'll be a ground rule double for Nimmo. Yeah, Wrigley Field. Yeah, I remember when Wrigley Field didn't have lights, and they could only play day games in Chicago. I forget what year they put lights in, but yeah. So anytime teams used to play at Wrigley, it had to be a day game. So the beast has been awoken. Let's go. Ball inside to Escobar. Escobar career versus Smiley, 8 for 14. That's a 571 average, 4 home runs. The 1-0. Swung on a missed. 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. Let me just make sure that worked, Thomas. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, guys, check out Thomas putting in a lot of content. Not just Red Sox stuff, even though he's a Red Sox fan, but he's putting all kinds of stuff out. So Eduardo bounces one foul, still 1-2. I got to get something over here to get in front of this here because I don't want any spoilers from when I'm watching on. You guys can't see it, but I put something up so I don't see this on my end. No swing, 2-2. Escobar struggling a little bit this year, batting .215. Only has 79 at bats. Hasn't gotten much playing time since Beatty's been called up. And fouled off again. I'm a little nervous for that Philly series. Yeah, that's who we play next, right? So, but let's see. Let's see if we get things moving here this series. We take two. If we can take 2 out of 3 here from the Cubs, we'll be good to go. The problem is the Phillies will lose a bunch of games in a row and then they'll win a bunch. They'll get back to 500 and then they'll lose like 4 or 5 in a row again. So they're getting to the point now where they're due for some wins. Escobar hits one down to third. Nimmo stays at second. 1 out. That'll bring up Lindor, batting .235 on the year. Yeah, but before us, they play the Braves, I think. Ooh. It's an 0-1 count to Lindor. Lindor with that 235 average, 7 homers, 33 runs batted in. Ball low, 1-1. Lindor's got a 353 lifetime batting average at Wrigley. And he started getting hot in that Cleveland series. Flies it out to center. Tonkman's there. And then will stay at second. So after a leadoff double, ground out and a fly out. That'll bring up Pete Alonso. Right now leading the majors with 17 home runs. David, how do you think the Mets will do against the White Sox in July? I'll be going versus the Mets game on July 20th. Awesome. Well, congrats on going to the game. It's going to depend on the White Sox, really. Do they start trading away pieces before that point? Because right now they're struggling, and I think they're going to start trading some pieces off if they don't get things turned around. But even if they stay the same, the Mets should take that series. But David, or it says David Page or Page, whoever's here, thank you so much for stopping by and posting a comment. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more live streams. I would say 75% of my live streams are Met games. Ball inside, counts 2-1 to Pete. Pulled foul, 2-2. Up against the screening. Met strikes against is the polar bear. Ball up, 3-2. Full count. With a base open, does Smiley pitch around Alonso here to face Vientos? Pete calls timeout. The Cubs have lost 10 of their last 13 games. Wow. They were 17-16 at one point. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Runners on first and second for Vientos. 2 for 11 on the year. One of those 2 hits was a home run. Yeah. Ball 1 to Vientos. The Pirates fell off hard. Yeah. Yep. They got off to that hot start and then completely have fallen off. Like, Mets strikes again. It's still getting, and that's fouled away. Counts 1-1. Still want to say water every time I see your name. Oh, when's your game? I thought you were supposed to have a game. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Bounced away, but runners hold. Oh, you have it in like 30 minutes. What are you doing watching me? Get prepared, bud. I'm just watching you before I leave. Well, thank you. Good luck tonight. Who you facing? Fouled away. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. So the Mets get the leadoff double and a walk from Alonso, but nothing across there in the first. For the Cubs in the bottom of the first, it'll be Horner, Swanson, and Happ. David said, I'm interested to see how Smiley will do. Remember him on the Braves in 2021 when I got to attend for the Braves Mets in July. And the Mets did not do so well. That's not good. Maybe the Red Sox, Thomas says maybe the Red Sox offense will show up tonight, unlike yesterday. I think Penn State, I haven't checked yet. You don't know who you're playing. You're in Pennsylvania, but you're not sure who you're playing. If you're playing Penn State, I'm about 2 hours away from Penn State. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Nothing across for the Mets in the top, even though they got the Nimmo double to lead it off. And Alonso walked. They were stranded there. Five votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. 6 likes on the video already. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button as well. Ball outside, counts 1-1. Let's get back to my live game here. Fouled away, and its count was 1-2. Grounded down to Escobar at second, over to Pete at first, 1 away. First pitch off McGill's glove. Oh, Escobar with the bare hand play gets him at first. Escobar might be hurt. But an unbelievable play by Escobar off the deflection by the pitcher. McGill tipped the ball. It was heading towards second base. McGill came over, grabbed it on the run through the first. Grabbed it bare hand on the run through the first, and he might have twisted his ankle. Yep, they're looking at his foot. Let's see here. Oh, he rolled it. He rolled his right ankle. I hope some scouts are there. Yeah, I hope so too, man. Good luck tonight. Buck Showalter out there to talk to him. He's walking around. I think he's okay. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Habs batting 288 on the season. Ball outside 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Every bad team has a hot start until the good teams start playing. Yep. Yes, sir. Strike 2-2 to count. Ian Happ, fourth right now in the National League and on base percentage at 407. Swung on a miss, struck him out. So 1-2-3 inning for McGill. We go to the second no score. It'll be Marte, Beatty, and Pham for the Mets. 6, 7, and 8. Unsponsored drink of the night, my Wawa peach iced tea. And I'll eat dinner after the stream, but my snack to get through, Three Musketeers. All right, I know we got the scoreboard there, but let's look here. The Orioles with a 3-0 lead over the Yankees now. White Sox up 4-2 over the Guardians. Rangers now up 4-1 over the Pirates. Diamondbacks up 3-1 over the Phillies. Cardinals with a 7-3 lead over the Reds. Blue Jays now up 4-0 over the Rays, with runners still on second and third and nobody out. Padres up 2-0 over the Nats, going to the fourth. Dodgers now with a 4-1 lead over the Braves, which isn't good. In fantasy baseball, I have Strider, and he was starting tonight and has already given up 4 runs, so that's not good. Tigers and Royals, no score in the second. Astros Brewers, no score in the second. And Twins with a 2-0 lead in the top of the second over the Giants. All of their games to begin later. Uh-oh. Water says he just got a call from his coach. Here's Marte. Fakes a bunt. Ball one. And he pulls one down to third. Over to first. One away. That'll bring up Beatty. Batting 256 on the year. 258 on the year, excuse me, with 4 home runs. Whoa. Learning how to eat my candy bar. The ball one to Beatty. Grounded down to first. Smiley gets over in time. 2 away. That'll bring up Pham. Pham batting 208 on the season. Oh, they don't want you pitching against Penn State. I'm sorry, bud. That sucks. Well, go out and still support your teammates. Yeah, you were super excited. Yeah, understandable, man. Got Pham looking. So 1-2-3 inning for Smiley. He's retired 4 in a row. We go to the second, still no score. Take a look here so far. Yeah, like Thomas says, that sucks, dude. Yep, agreed, Thomas. Another deadline up tonight. It's too early. It's too early to tell. Next inning, we got 9-1-2. And we are going up against Smiley. Even though the Cubs are struggling this year, he's 4-1 with a 2.86 ERA. So, man, the Blue Jays now up 8-0 over the Rays. Max Fried has not been cleared to throw yet. Jacob DeGrom threw a 32-pitch bullpen session, and Glass now six innings in his rehab start. First pitch, and that ball's gone. Suzuki hits a home run, gives the Cubs a 1-0 lead. Thomas says his Red Sox lineup was dead yesterday. Whoa. Suzuki stumbles going to home. So the Cubs now with a 1-0 lead. Here's Christopher Morel batting .370 on the season. Yep. Well, here we go again. Yep. Absolutely. Water down again. Ball low, 2-0. Morel's got 8 home runs and 46 at bats. Strike, 2-1. Still make that comeback. Yeah, it's only 1-0. I'm not too worried yet. Outside, 3-1. And it's a walk. I hate pitchers who can't throw strikes, man. Like, none of those pitches were close. So it's 1-0 here after the home run. Ball inside. The 1-0. And that one's fouled off. 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down to Pete. He'll take it to the bag himself. That's 1 out. Runner will go to second. That'll bring up Wisdom. Wisdom's got 12 home runs on the season. But batting .226. Has struck out 59 times. Fouled away, 0-1. Ooh, Senga versus Stroman tomorrow. I might have to change. I wasn't planning on doing the Mets game tomorrow. But might have to switch it up because Senga's on the mound tomorrow night instead of tonight. Not sure where that pitch was, but it called the ball. Counts 1-2. Whenever my dad would see a home run go really far, he would call it a nuclear bomb. Whoa, that's Sanchez. That's horrendous. They're going to call that a wild pitch, but that's a pass ball. Hit him right in the glove. Goes back to the backstop. Runner goes to third. So a runner on third with one out. Already one home in this inning. Grounded foul. Still 2-2. McGill up to 25 pitches here so far. So if we can get a couple quick outs here, he still on pace where you want to be for pitches. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he swung, tagged out. So now 2 outs with a runner on third. That's McGill's second strikeout of the night. Here's Yan Gomes. Only 92 at bats this year, but batting .293. Has 6 home runs. Count 0-1. McGill steps off. Outside. I don't know what's up with Sanchez. He can't hold on to a ball. Beatty gets the short hop, but eats it. So a run will score. So it's 2-0. That'll bring up Mervis. Batting .208. Rising Rhino, what's up? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Rising Rhino in the house. What is happening? Great to see you. I always see you hanging out over in Uneducated Sports Talks live streams as well. So thank you for stopping by here. Make sure while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know it. Just found you in the other stream. Counts swung on and missed. It counts 1-1. Showing love for fellow streamers. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much. Here's the 1-1. And he hits one out to left center. That ball's out, and that one's gone. And it's 4-0 Cubs. And this is what you get when you switch pitchers. Senga was supposed to pitch tonight. You switch it out for McGill. McGill gives up too many home runs. You should have let him pitch tomorrow with the bad weather and the wind blowing in. And you should have went with the strikeout pitcher tonight. Rising Rhino says, I'm from New York. I'm in Colorado now. Awesome. If you're originally from New York, are you a Mets fan or Yankees fan? Doesn't matter. Thank you for stopping by. There's a strike. Counts 1-1. I mean, second inning, 4-0. This game feels over. Oh, grew up a Yankee hater. Really? Went to a ton of Mets game right at Pete, and that'll retire the side, but the Cubs get 4. Let me get back here. Went to tons of Mets games, but became a Rockies fan 5 years ago. Understandable when you're out there surrounded by a team. Understand that, becoming a fan of that team. Luckily, I grew up in Jersey, so I became a Mets and Jets fan while growing up there. But living here in PA, I have not been persuaded to become an Eagles and Phillies fan. Man, so the Mets will have 9-1-2 coming up in the third. Already down 4 runs here. So, good stuff. Oh, you're a Colts fan? Very nice. Yeah, if you're into football and you play fantasy sports, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to have tons of fantasy football content coming out. And then we live stream every Monday night game and Thursday night game during the season. All right, let's go back. Just had to update some numbers here. Thank you all so much. I subbed. Rising Rhino said he subbed. Thank you so much. I will return the favor after the game. Oops. How long you been doing this streaming stuff? Streaming since 2021. Thursday night football. Started Thursday night football, 2021. But this is the first year I've done baseball. I'm a bigger baseball fan than I am a football fan, so feel more comfortable doing the games. I know the players better. I know the rules better. Nice. I just started streaming about 5 months ago. Nice. Well, congrats on deciding to stream, and good luck in your journey. Alex says his Rays are getting killed by the Jays. Yeah, I saw it was 10-1. Let me go over to. Let me see what happened here. I missed that play. Been staying with the chat. Sanchez flied out. Where'd he fly out? Flied out to right field. Let's get back to the game here. 0-2 count to Nimmo. Swung on a missed. 2 down. That's 6 in a row retired by Smiley. That'll bring up Escobar. Let me come over and look. Rising Rhino says you got 344 subs. Well, make that 345. And let me put that in the chat for you. So if anybody wants to go over and check out Rising Rhino's channel, go ahead and do that. But let me find, where's my chat? Here we go. Escobar, that's a strike. Counts 2-1. Let's catch back up to the chat here. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, man. Grounded foul, 2-2. Thanks, man. Doing nonstop football, but I'll do baseball in a couple weeks for the summer. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate the love. Yep, 4-0. That's what you get for playing McGill tonight. You got to look. Tomorrow night, the weather's supposed to be horrendous with the wind blowing in. So you put the home run pitcher tomorrow night. They should have left it the way it was. And he popped it up, and it's still 2-2. I'm thinking of going to the Rockies Mets game Friday. Well, good luck. Escobar pops one up. And another 1-2-3 inning. That's 7 in a row. For the Cubs, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Swanson, Happ, and Suzuki. Nope, don't want that. Let's come over and look, see what we got going on here. The Orioles have a 4-1 lead over the Yankees now. White Sox 4-2 over the Guardians. Rangers up 5-1 over Pittsburgh. Diamondbacks still 3-1 over the Phillies. Cardinals up 7-5 over the Reds. Blue Jays with a 10-1 lead over the Rays. Padres up 3-0 over the Nats. Dodgers still up 4-1 over the Braves. Tigers and Royals no score in the third. Brewers with a 1-0 lead over the Astros in the third. And Twins with a 2-0 lead over the Giants in the third. NBA tonight, it'll be the Celtics and Heat. With Game 4 of that series, Miami looking to close that out. And then the NHL, we got Vegas against Dallas tonight. Vegas with a early 1-0 lead, 3 minutes in. I honestly feel like that day off ruined it. No, I think not being smart. I think Buck tries to outthink himself, and he makes dumb decisions. Do you cover mostly Mets games? Yeah, I would say mostly Mets. but cover all teams. I might change tomorrow night. I have a different game plan. I think it's Dodgers Braves, but since Senga will be on the mound tomorrow, I think I'll be doing the Met game tomorrow too. Uh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Counts 2-1. Yep, here we go with this team's BS. Counts 2-2. Awesome stuff. Oh, thank you, man. And even though I know more about baseball, I'm really excited. Already getting ready for football season. Even though we're still 3.5 months away from football season. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That'll bring up Hap, who struck out in the first. I've been covering XFL, now USFL, and going to do CFL. Wow. Then it's NFL season and some college as well. Nice. Well, I sub, so I'll definitely be checking that out. Swung on a miss. Count 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. I've never heard of the XFL. What is it? It's a spring league that started the week after the Super Bowl. They just had their championship, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Ball high, 2-2. It's kind of like the USFL that's going on right now. And he chops one foul. Still 2-2. Rising Rhino says that's right. Inside, full count. It was around in 2001 for 1 year, came back in 2020, but COVID wiped it out, and back again this year with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, he's one of the owners. Pete will flip it over to McGill. 2 down. That'll bring up Suzuki, who got the Cubs on the board with a solo shot to lead off the second. And from the 2001 time when XFL was around, some of the cool things came from that. Skycam came from that. XFL was the first to have Skycam. Ball low, 2-0. Ball low, 3-0. Oh, you knew that too. Yep. I That's the big one. I don't know what some of the others are, but I know that was the big one that they got from the XFL. There's still some things I would like them to adapt. Instead of the onside kick, I would really like for them to do the XFL rule, where they can go for it on like a 4th and 15 or 4th and 20, whatever it is. Oops. Onside has to change. Yup, agreed. Extra points have to change, and even the kickoff as well. Sorry, catching up on all my notifications here. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Morrell walked in the second and later scored. And he hits one out to right. Marte's there before the track, and he'll make the catch. So still 4-0 Cubs going to the fourth. It'll be Lindor, Alonso, and Vientos for the Mets. 3, 4, and 5. So let's see if we can get something going here on offense. Let's see. We got 8 votes in the poll so far on the YouTube side. 50% for the Mets, 38% for the Cubs, and 12% just want a good game. 9 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Let's see what we got on the Rumble side. We got 4 people watching. Thank you all so much. We got 3 thumbs up on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you look in the chat there on the Rumble side, I don't know about if you're on mobile, but I know if you're on desktop, if you hit that little smiley face, I got all the MLB logos there. So you can tell me who you're rooting for. You can tell me who your favorite team is there just by their team logo. Let's clean some of this stuff up. I got too many tabs open here. All right, sorry guys. Alex McCutcheon says Dallas Stars have a new goalie. Rising Rhino said, "Let's go." How is Rumble? I haven't used it yet. It's $10 a month until you get 10 subs, I believe. No, it's 5 subs. It's 5 subs, and yeah, I had to wait till I got the 5 subs. I've only been over there for a couple of weeks, and don't get many people chatting yet over there. Up to 25 followers now over there, but I have earned so far with all our live streams like $2.50, but I have in almost 2 years of doing YouTube, I have not made a penny yet. So still waiting to get to the watch. I'm still trying to get my watch time up. And Lindor flies out to center field. That'll bring up Pete. Pete walked his first time up. The goalie was behind the net, got kicked out. Oh, Alonso crushes one. And that ball's gone. The center fielder just turned around and watched it. That's 18 home runs for Pete on the season, increasing his lead. You don't have the watch time? No. Nope. Let's see here. What do we have? Just about 2,300 watch hours. So about 1,700 more to go. So you guys all hanging out here just adds to it. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm on track to hit the views, but I need a ton more subs. Yep. Well, what hurt us is when we first started, we were just doing fantasy football content. So we would go on an hour before the games would start. Swung on a miss, counts 0-2. And we would answer questions on who you should start, who you should sit, maybe some injury updates. And then the game would start and we wouldn't live stream it. Wow. Rising Rhino, you're at 2.4 hours too. Yeah. 2.3. So, that's why I stream almost every day. I like that. Trying to get those hours up. Oh, 2-2 to Vientos. Jamie Benn is goalie that was kicked out of the game for the Dallas Stars. What's the score? I saw it was 1-0. What's the score now, Alex? Ball low, 3-2. You'll get there in a few months. Yeah, I'm hoping to get there before the football season starts. And I wanted to. That's why I started over on Rumble as well. I wanted to grow our swung on a miss. 2 down. That'll bring up Marte, who grounded out to third his first time up. Wow, Vegas is up 3-0. Sorry, man. That sucks. Should be right on time. Yeah, it's going to be close. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely taking vacation in July as well, so that's going to hurt. Ooh, who do you think is better from a performance standpoint? Pete Alonso or Aaron Judge? Ooh, I'm not a big. See, this is a little biased because I am a Mets fan. 0-2 to Marte. I'm not a big fan of Judge. I know he has great numbers, but I don't watch enough Yankee games to know ball in the dirt. So I mean, coming at it from my standpoint, I prefer Alonso over Judge. Rising Rhino says he's going at the end of July to Chicago for the National Autograph Convention. Nice. And grounded to second and out at first. So the Mets get the 1. But that's it. So it's 4-1 now. So let's see. Let's see how it goes here. We've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes on both platforms. And so far on the YouTube side, we've gained about 6 hours of watch time. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Honestly, Pete Alonso is a better captain than Judge. Yeah, I hope the Mets sign him and do name him captain. I agree as well because I'm a diehard Mets fan as well. So, yep, glad to help you out. Got to get you those numbers and cash in, my man. Yeah. Well, thank you. And once we do get monetized, we're gonna add some things as well. We'll start doing some giveaways, stuff like that. So we're gonna make it worth it once we get monetized. It's not just gonna be you guys with the opportunity to give to us. We're gonna get some stuff and start giving back to you to people as well. So Rhino, we'll definitely help you get there to that 1,000 subs as well because you'll get to those watch hours in no time. So I'm gonna miss uh, to Toutman. Fouled away, 0-2. Oh, the Yankees and Orioles are now tied at 4. Ball in the dirt counts 1-2. Inside counts 2-2. Because Pete Alonso almost has the ability to make this offense click. Grounded foul, still 2-2. And the Nationals just tied the Padres to 3. You think you give up on the Stars tonight? Yeah. Tommy Fan is trash, man. Comes in and just bobble and just drops the ball. It's an E7, runner on second, nobody out. Rising Rhino says I'm an Avalanche fan, but Vegas is a blast. Grounded foul, 0-1. A454667 just started following us on Rumble as well. Thank you so much. Up to 26 followers over there. Oh, I don't know, sure where that pitch was, but it called the ball 1-1. Outside 2-1. Mets need to wake up. Yup. Agreed. You using Kick or Twitch? I have those two and trying to build those up because you never know. Yes, I do have both. Swung on a miss counts 3-2. I do have Twitch, which we only do our football content with. We have what 659 followers over there. Nobody on Kick because I'm trying to. The software I use, the multi-stream, does not allow me to use Kick yet. Strikes him out, so 1 out. That'll bring up Gomes, who singled in a run his first time up. So yeah, Ron, I'll do that. Do multiple platforms, man. Yeah, nice build up on Twitch. Yeah. Yep, thank you. Hey, A454667 just followed. Says the Mets is his team. Well, mine too. So welcome aboard. Ball low, 1-1. Yeah, right. Yeah, use Restream. Yep. I thought about doing that just because they do allow kick. Right now they do have kick on there. So swung on a miss, counts 1-2. But since I didn't have any followers there, I wasn't too worried about it yet. So maybe build that up next year or something. Outside 2-2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I use StreamYard to do my live streaming because I swung on a miss, struck him out. Because during the football season, I have lots of guests on, and it's so much easier using that kind of software. I believe Restream's kind of the same way. So, but yeah, StreamYard, I bring guests on. I'll bring up Mervis, who hit the big home run in the second to make it 4-0. And he grounds one past the diving Pete. That'll get a run home to make it 5-1. He's out at second. The run scores. Let's see if they challenge. I already marked it down. They're going to challenge. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. So it'll still be a runner on second. He's safe. So it'll go back to the top of the lineup with Nico Horner, who's 0 for 2 tonight. And it's 5-1. When you're a fan of baseball and NHL, never give up. Yep, overturned. Runner safe at second. So back to the top of the lineup. Dude, these are the teams that we're supposed to be beating, not losing to. Agreed. Agreed. But when the only guy in your lineup, Alonso, is the only one hitting, like I don't get it how nobody else hits. Alonso comes off the bag. That'll be an E6. They might call that a single. Let's see what they say. But it'll be runners on first and third. I think I'm giving him a single. I think he would have been safe if it was a good throw. I have a feeling Pete might leave because of this lineup. Agreed. He might not want to stay. And this pitching staff, this pitching rotation is horrendous. I know we got Scherzer and Verlander, but they're both 40 years old, man. How much? And we got no prospect, no good pitching prospects coming up. Like back in the 2014, 2015, we had Noah Syndergaard, we had DeGrom, we had Harvey, Matz. We got none of those guys down in the minors right now. Pretty much has to carry this team, and he's getting sick of it. Here's Swanson 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out the second and struck out in the third. How's Matt Harvey doing? No, he officially swung on a miss. Counts 1-1. He officially announced his retirement. I believe at the beginning of the month. No, he's not playing for the Ducks. He officially announced his retirement. And that's line the other way. That'll be another run. All with 2 outs. Had 2 outs and a runner on second. And no runs in. Yet they've given up. Yeah. Well, this team doesn't get it. This team doesn't get it. They'll send him to the minors because he has options left. Stop. We already went through this as Met fans. Look, McGill's already done for the night. We should have left. He should have left the rotation the way it was. I agree. You cannot expect one person to carry the whole team. It takes teamwork. Yep. And no. I don't want to say they don't care, but they give the impression that they don't care. Seven watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that as well. It'll be Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2. That doesn't matter because everybody else has been 0 for 2. And they've gotten back-to-back 2-out hits here. 3 straight hits with 2 outs to get 2 more runs home. Vegas and Dallas 3-0 there at the end of the first. Miami with the 26-18 lead over the Celtics with just under 2 minutes to go into first. Happ fouls the first one off, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Way up high. Ball, 1-2. Agreed. I think Buck's the problem this year. Where I think he was the reason why we were so good last year. I think he's the reason why we're so bad this year. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, inside, 3-2. Man, McGill performance tonight reminds me of the time he faced the Giants and Mets lost 8-0 that night. If they would have taken him out early, we probably could have done better. Yeah, well, Kodai Senga was supposed to pitch tonight, and Buck thought he was smart. And there's a walk. There's a 2-out walk. So here we go. Bases loaded. For Suzuki, who's 1 for 1 tonight with a home run. So he took Senga out tonight to face him tomorrow night. And he put the home run pit. He put the guy in that gives up a ton of home runs on the night the wind's blowing out instead of tomorrow night when it's blowing in. Better not make boneheaded decisions against Philly. Well, I want to count on it. Dallas needs to hang it up. Man, speaking of hanging it up, look at the Blue Jays up 17-1 over the Rays. Counts 2-0. Strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Strike on the inside corner, 3-2. Says, okay, this is getting ridiculous. Yup. Full count. Once again, nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. 6-1 Cubs. And it's grounded to Lindor at short. He'll go over to Pete at first to end the inning. But they get 2 more. And that'll lead 6-1. There's always next year for the Stars. Yeah, well, as a Flyers fan, I've been saying that for decades. So be careful with always thinking there's always next year because last time any of my teams in professional sports has won a championship was the 1986 New York Mets. Let's see, for the Mets, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Beatty, Pham, and Sanchez. Like, I have no confidence. We're down 6-1. I have no confidence in Beatty, Pham, and Sanchez to even get on base. The Mets were on fire until now. Yep. Braves are losing against the Dodgers. Something is wrong. Yes, they were like we were earlier in the season. They have none of their starting pitchers. They have one Strider. That's it. All the other guys are fill-in guys. That's why. All right, counts 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. It's now 18-1 Blue Jays. Outside 2-1. Oh no. Rising Rhino says I have McGill on my fantasy team. Peter, what's up, buddy? Not a good night for us, bud. Not looking good. Our one run, though, did come on a Alonso home run. And that's bounced foul by Beatty. Still 2-2. The Blue Jays are taking their anger out on the Rays. Yes, they are. Something I wish this team could do. No, because if they do that, then they'd go 5 games in a row with only scoring 1 run. Beatty hits 1 foul down the right field line. About 10 rows foul. Here are my teams. Number 1, Mets. Number 2, Rays. And number 3, Braves. What inning? Top of the 5th. Top of the 5th, nobody out for the Mets. Mets strikes again, is laughing. Beatty fits 1 to short. 1 down. And that'll bring up Pham, who struck out. Pham's error last inning led to that inning. Only gave up 2, but man, should have been nothing. Should have been a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, no offense and no pitching. Yeah, I don't get it. It's early now. This game's done, unfortunately. This lineup is trash tonight. I don't know why Tommy Pham's even on this team anymore. Sanchez behind the plate tonight. Come on. And Pham goes down swinging. 2 away. We're getting bent over by the Cubs. Yep. A team that's 1-5 their last 1-4 their last 5 games. And 3-10 their last 13. Ball high, 1-0. You're killing me, Smalls. There's a strike. Check the swing. Counts 2-1. Smiley up to 73 pitches here. Strike, 2-2. Sanchez grounds out the third. So, like I said, a 1-2-3 inning. I had no confidence in that part of the lineup. Mets do better when they're at home. Nah, they don't care. For the Cubs, in the bottom of the fifth here, it'll be Morel, Tautman, and Wisdom. Nine votes in the poll so far. Thank you all so much for voting. Still sitting at 9 likes. Can we get it up to 10? Can somebody hit that thumbs up to give us the 10 likes tonight? Would really appreciate that as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Would really appreciate it. Doing baseball games every night this week. Then I'll take Saturday off, and then I'll come back with the Dodgers. Who's the Sunday game? Dodgers Rays? I believe it's Dodgers Rays on Sunday. Hey, somebody hit that thumbs up. Thank you all so much. 10 likes over on the YouTube side. Thank you so much for doing that. It does push the content out to more people, so really appreciate that. All right, here we go. Leon still on the mound for the Mets. Strike one to Morel. It's now 20-1 Blue Jays. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Hey, John Cusack's at the game. John Cusack's in 2 of my favorite all-time movies. Well, I shouldn't say my all-time favorite, but 2 of my favorite movies. Any guesses? Any guesses what my favorite 2 John Cusack movies are? Do you guys know who John Cusack is? Yep. Oh my, 20 Jays, 1 Rays. Yep. Yep. How we losing to a team that's gone 3-10 their last. That'll go all the way to the wall. That'll be a double. I hit like, even though all you people are depressing me tonight. Well, the Mets are depressing me tonight. So 1 out double. That'll bring up Wisdom, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Rising Rhino said sad times. So really, guys, no guesses on my John Cusack movies? Do you guys know who John Cusack is? The Mets are depressing me tonight. Yes, they are. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Get out your ice cream and favorite tasty beverages because it's going to be a long night. Fouled away. Still 0-2. Peter says we got four at bats to score 6 runs. And we have 2 hits. And Sanchez needs to go, man. Sanchez cannot play catcher. I hope the Mets start a rally out of nowhere like last week. Yeah, we need something. So runner on third now with 1 out. 1-2 count. Swung on a missed. 2 outs. So Wisdom's 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. That'll bring up Yan Gomes, who's 1 for 2, singled in a run in the second, and struck out in the fourth. Yeah, tonight's not your night. My Mets not doing good, and the Stars not doing too good either. Nope. So 2 outs now. Runner on second. And he went. Strike 1. Outside. Not even close to the plate, man. 1-1. Oh yeah, the wind really starting to whip, blowing out from right to left. No swing. Counts 2-1. Peter says it's all good. Yep. Well, we'll see. We'll get out of this inning, still down 6-1. Let's see what we can do because we got Nimmo, Escobar, and Lindor coming up in the 6th. Let's get a couple runs, but we got to hold it to 6-1 here, and that's fouled off. Counts 2-2. Peter says I ordered pizza and have beer for extra inning game. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Water says, I hope so. Well, unfortunately, with this depressing team, that won't happen. I don't know. We can. I mean, the way we've played so far tonight, really, two hits, and one of those being a solo home run by Pete. Like, why does this team not get on base? Alex changed his pick. Yeah, he's got a Mets logo now. It was Dallas Stars. The Celtics, with 6.5 minutes to go in the second, have a 39-36 lead over the Heat. 18 minutes to go in the second period in the NHL. Vegas holding on to that 3-0 lead. I might change it to the alternative Mets logo. What's that, a dumpster fire? Yeah, Vegas is a very good team. Yes, they are. All right, here we go. It's windy there. No one wants to stand on base. Well, Nimmo does because Nimmo leads off with a single. So that'll bring up Escobar, who's 0 for 2 tonight. There's a strike. Ball inside, 1-1. Alex says, you like the New York Jets? Same here. Yes, sir. I became a Mets fan and a Jets fan back in 1986. Yeah, Peter says, here we go. Grounded foul, 1-2. And that's blooped out in the center. And nobody will get there. Rising Rhino says, comeback time? I hope so. We got the first two guys on here. Down 5, and we got Lindor, Alonso, and Vientos coming up. So the alternative logo. Oh. Of course, Jets and Mets here. Yes, trying to get another member. If you guys have been around a while, I won't go into details. I have replaced Sean. Sean was here. Sean helped me get the channel started. It was just time to go. Won't go into any details there, but trying to get somebody to come aboard that is also a Mets and Jets fan. So Lindor yanks one foul. 1-1. Hey, something's starting. Peter says, I told you. Let's go, boys. Need a couple more base runners, though. I want to just keep getting base hits. Just keep getting base hits. Whoa, ball inside. 2-1 to Lindor. Lindor has flown out to center both times up. Prove me wrong, she says. Oh, wow. Man, they're talking about food. I haven't eaten yet. Inside counts 3-1. Watch Tommy Pham and Gary Sanchez ruin everything. That's almost guaranteed. And ball 4. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the polar bear is coming up. And we get a pitching change. Peter says, you guys gave up after half a game. Come on, guys. You see how we've been hitting lately? The cold man himself. What do you mean the cold man himself? Oh, the cold. Every time I hear that commercial with that girl, I think it's Carrie Underwood talking, but it's not her. The Orioles have taken a 5-4 lead over the Yankees, but Yankees with runners on first and third and one out. Diamondbacks now with a 4-3 lead over the Phillies in the ninth. Padres now up 7-3 over the Nats. Dodgers up 5-1 over the Braves. Royals up 4-1 over the Tigers. Brewers up 2-0 over the Astros. Twins up 3-1 over the Giants. Marlins with a 1-0 lead over the Rockies. Some finals. White Sox beat the Guardians 4-2. Rangers beat the Pirates 6-1. And Cardinals beat the Reds 8-5. Oh, and the Blue Jays beat the Rays 20-1. 27 hits. Whew. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Heat with a 43-42 lead over the Celtics. And 13 and a half minutes to go in the second period. Vegas still up 3-0 over Dallas. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Let me go back over and catch up on any chats I might have missed. Yeah, sorry. Yes, sorry. Well, I know you changed your name, but I'm gonna keep calling you Water, if that's all right. The Mets strike again. He's laughing. I'm positive, Pete. About time the White Sox win. Yep. All right, here's Pete. Bases loaded, nobody out, and grounds one. Oh, goes foul. Yep, and here we go. Bases loaded now. Alonso, Vientos, and Marte coming up. We got to. I'm not gonna say nothing. Let's just hope for a base hit here. Up high, 1-1. Just exactly. Keith Hernandez saying the same thing. Just get a base hit here. Okay, grounded down to third. They get the force out there. So Pete reaches on a fielder's choice and gets another RBI. He almost jinxed it. But here we go. It's now 6-2. Still runners on first and second with one out for Vientos. Unfortunately, that'll bring up Vogelback. Vogelback will come up to hit. But Vogelback lately has been standing there looking at pitches. Ball one. They do have an open base, technically, with third base being open. So would they pitch around Vogelback to get to Marte? I know it would load the bases again and bring the tying run up, but... And he fouls one off down the left field line. And it goes out of play. 1-1 to count. He better not strike out looking. Vogelback hits one deep to center. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner's tag. And Alonso goes to second. So we got runners on second and third from Marte, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Good heads-up base running by Pete. Got in there safely. So now it's going to take a 2-out hit to get a couple more here. There's a strike to Marte, 0-1. Marte bounces one to short. Swanson over to first. So bases loaded, nobody out, and we only get one. Dang it, yep. I got 11 likes on the video so far. Thank you for whoever hit that. That's true. At least we cut it down to 4. Now we're within a grand slam. So with three more times at bat. So at least we cut it down to 4. Yep. Rising Rhino says 12 likes. I don't know. It says on my end 11. So if it says 12, great. Even better. See what we've gained tonight so far. We've gained 11 and a half watch hours so far. So thank you all so much for not first off, not only hanging out with us here tonight, but helping us get to our goal of getting monetized. Yeah, let's see if we can get it up to 20. That'd be great. No, Water, stop. Stop. We're getting a 1-2-3 inning here. It's 9-1-2 in the lineup for the Cubs. So we're getting a 1-2-3 inning here. And then it'll be Beatty, Pham, and Sanchez for the Mets in the top of the 7th. Alex says Vegas is beating my Stars, so happy I changed my pick. Yeah. Stinks though losing, don't it? Especially when you know the season's over. All right, here we go. Nagosic in the pitch. Ball outside, and it's 2-0. So I don't know what it is about our pitchers who can't come in and throw strikes. Outside, 3-0. Nagosic shaved that horrendous mustache off his face. A 4-pitch walk. You're walking the number 9 hitter. Here's Horner, 1 for 3, batting .299 on the season. And he hits one out the left. Pham giving chase. Right before the warning track, makes the catch. Gets the ball back in. Runner doesn't go. 1 out. Runner on first. Look at the picture down at the bottom of the screen there. Look at that mustache. It's horrendous. At least he's got color in his. Mine's all gray. It's just because his team stresses me out. Oh, just missed. Want to know. Oh. That's a strike. Counts 1-1. Most games played since the start of the 2020 season. Swanson tied with Freddie Freeman with the most at 427. Grounded foul, 1-2. Imagine us performing like this in a Game 7 in a World Series. No, I'd be smashing stuff. I'd be breaking stuff. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Outside, 2-2. At that point, I would have hung myself. Struck him out. 2 down. That'll bring up Happ, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. All right, let's see if we can get out of this inning. We got 7, 8, and 9 coming up in the 7th. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Let me look here. We got 5 watching on the YouTube side at the moment. 12 just dropped down to 11 on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. The Miami Heat have a 56-50 lead at the half over the Boston Celtics, trying to clinch their spot into the NBA Finals against the Denver Nuggets. I like how Wooder quotes me. Outside, 3-2. Oh, called strike 3. Hap thought it was ball 4. We go to the 7th, still 6-2. Once again for the Mets, 7, 8, and 9 with Beatty, Pham, and Sanchez. Orioles and the Yankees go into the 9th. Orioles still lead 5-4 there. Padres and Nationals in the 8th, 7-3. Dodgers with a 5-1 lead in the 8th over the Braves. Royals with a 4-1 lead over the Tigers in the 7th. Brewers still up 2-0 in the 7th over the Astros. Twins with a 3-2 lead over the Giants in the 7th. Marlins and Rockies tied at 1 in the 5th. Boston and the Angels just getting underway. And A's and Mariners yet to start. Should start any minute now. But the White Sox beat the Guardians 4-2. Rangers beat the Pirates 6-1. Diamondbacks beat the Phillies 4-3. Cardinals beat the Reds 8-5. And the Blue Jays beat the Rays 20-1. New pitcher in for the Cubs is Julian Merriweather. 17 games, 5.09 ERA. Once again, it'll be Beatty, Pham, and Sanchez. Could do the same thing from last inning. Load the bases? Yeah, that'd be nice. Celtics got to win this game somehow. No, this series is over. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Swung on a miss. It's over, Rock. Stay down. Here's Pham, who's 0-2 with 2 strikeouts on the night. Yep, the Heat and Nuggets NBA Finals. But people, you got to remember, last year the Heat were the best team in the East last year, even though they got the 8 seed this year. They were the number 1 seed last year in the East, so they're not a bad team. So it's a 1-out single by Pham that'll bring up Sanchez, who's 0 for 2. That ball was inside and up and called a strike. Grounded foul, 0 2. Mark Leiter getting warmed up in the Cubs bullpen. Come on, it's only 4 runs. Yep. I was going to say, when we don't get base runners, what do you expect? I mean, the bottom of tonight's lineup is horrendous. Swung on a miss. 2 outs. Sanchez shouldn't even be on this team, honestly. That'll bring up Nimmo, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Doubled in the first, struck out in the third, and singled and scored in the sixth. Swung on a miss. That a ball low. Pounded foul, 0 2. And smashed down the left field. That'll. So runners on first and second for Escobar. I'm concerned once again for this team. Yep. New York Yankees are winning. Oh, boo. All right, so runners on first and second for the Mets with Escobar, who's 1 for 3 tonight. Oh, Jeff McNeil will pinch hit. And he's gonna make a pitching change. So it'll be McNeil. I would still rather have McNeil instead of Escobar against Leiter. So Alex says, "Man, my Braves are losing." Yep, rough night for the Braves. They're actually struggling a little bit right now. What are we at? We're in the 7th inning here. If we can get a base hit from McNeil here, make this a ball game. We got to get another run this inning. We got 7th, 8th, and 9th. So how do you think Pete Alonso feels about the Mets right now? Yeah. I know he's a free agent after this year, so I don't know if he's negotiating with them or not. You know, if I'm Pete, I wait. Just don't go to the Yankees. Could you imagine that we don't sign him and he signs with the Yankees? All right, here we go. McNeil's got an 8-game hitting streak. Ball 1-0. Yeah, I'd actually get pissed. I'd be pissed too. Ball outside. It's 2-0. Counts 2-0 to McNeil. There's a strike. 2-1. Jeff Brigham getting warmed up in the pen for the Mets. So glad the Lakers got kicked out. Oh, nice pitch. 2-2. McNeil, 14 for 43 with runners in scoring position this year. Here's the 2-2. Ball low, 3-2. So the runners will get a head start. Tapped foul, still 3-2. All right, here we go again. 3-2. Just got a piece of it. Still 3-2. Strikes out again on ball 4. Take a pitch, dude. Three straight times he went out of the zone, and he swung at all 3 of them. I don't care. I don't think it matters. This team is not going to do anything. We're not the best team in the division. Alex says the Nuggets are his NBA team. I don't think it matters. I think Pete's gone. I don't want him to be gone, and I hope he goes to a team I could still cheer for him. But he said the Yankees are winning. The Yankees aren't winning. The Orioles are winning 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth. The Padres still with a 7-3 lead over the Nationals in the eighth. Going to the ninth, the Dodgers have a 5-1 lead over the Braves. Royals have a 4-1 lead over the Tigers in the eighth. Brewers still up 2-0 over the Astros. Giants with a 4-3 lead over the Twins in the eighth. Rockies with a 2-1 lead. And the Gosick still on the mound for the Mets. Suzuki to lead off for the Cubs. Counts 1-1. Rockies with a 2-1 lead over the Marlins. Oh, it's now 4-1. 4-1 lead over the Marlins. Angels have a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. A's have a 2-0 lead over the Mariners. McNeil stays in the game. Where's the Mets offense today? They left it in New York. At this point, I don't know. O's are good, beat the Yankees. Well, let's see if they hold on for that win. The Goshen gets them looking. 3 straight strikeouts. Yeah. I think the Yankees might have just won. No, but it's tied at 5, so Judge must have hit a home run to tie it at 5. And that ball's gone. We're getting shellacked by a team that's absolute garbage. Boo Cubs. Yep, I don't get it. We're putting pitches right over the middle of the plate for them to hit home runs. Meanwhile, our guys are swinging at pitches that are outside for ball 4. Counts 1-1 to Taubman. Outside 2-1. Yeah, this is true. Half our guys on our lineup swing at balls outside the zone, but take strikes right down the middle. Full count to Talkman now. There's another walk. Here's Wisdom 0 for 3 in the night. 3 strikeouts. Trying to avoid a golden sombrero. Strike 1. Swung on a miss. 0 2. That's at least the third or fourth passed ball on Sanchez tonight. This guy should not be on the team, man. Wisdom hits one foul out of play down the right field line. If we're losing like this to the Cubs, I don't even want to imagine what the score will be like in the Philly series. Yep. I wonder how the owner feels. I mean, you won 101 games last year. You spend $400 million in the offseason, and you're worse. Ball low, 2 2. Rising Rhino. All and Sanchez can't make the play on the foul ball. Adrenaline Sports, I'm hopping up out of here. Oh, thank you so much, Rising Rhino. I'll catch you soon. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I did subscribe to your channel as well, so I'll come over and check out some of your videos after I'm done here. Yep. I'll be right. Who says he'll be back? Well, thank you so much. Swung on a miss, so the strikeout. So he gets the golden sombrero tonight, and there's 2 down now. Runner still at second. Bring up Gomes, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Yeah, you too. If you got that many hours with less than 400 subs, man, keep crushing it, my man. Because you'll get there. The subs will come. And that's a foul ball. Absolutely crushed, and it went foul. Popped up. Nimmo will make the catch to end the inning. But another home run makes it 7-2. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor, Alonso, and Vogelback. Yeah, I have a mini following that come through a lot. Yes, they do. If you got that many watch hours, yes, sir. All right, let's look at the other scores going on as well. What team's you streaming tomorrow? Let me look. I forget who it is. Only real Mets fans stick through the highs and lows. Yep. Let me look. I forget who I'm streaming tomorrow or not. Dodgers, Braves, I think. I could be wrong, but let me look. What's tomorrow? Oh no, it's Blue Jays Rays tomorrow. Blue Jays Rays at 6:30. 6:30 start time. Then Thursday I'm doing Phillies Braves. Friday Rangers Orioles, and then Sunday Dodgers Rays. Ground. Let's 0-2 to Lindor already. Lindor's 0 for 2, 2 flyouts to center, and a walk. No, tomorrow is Blue Jays Rays. I'm not doing the Braves tomorrow. I'm doing Blue Jays Rays. 6:30. Counts 1-2 to Lindor. Dodgers have an 8-1 lead over the Braves. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Alex says his number 2 team. Yep, but a dumpster fire of a team. And chopped down a second, and out at first. And I'm sorry, I like Lindor as a player, but he's a waste of money. We are not getting the same Lindor that was in Cleveland. Here's Pete. 1 for 2 in the night with a home run. Couple runs batted in. How much are we even paying Lindor? I don't know, like $33 million a year. So Alonso strikes out. 2 down. Here's Vogelback. Flew out to center. Ball outside. Yeah, we needed. Yeah, we needed to do something this inning with this part of the lineup. And right to second, over to first. Yeah, I think that's game. Yeah, I agree. I think that's game as well. Now anything can happen, but let's look here. Let's catch up on some other scores. In the NBA, the Celtics have a 71-63 lead over the Heat. 5.5 minutes to go in the third there. Boston trying to stay alive in that series. In the NHL, Vegas Golden Knights have a 4-0 lead over the Dallas Stars. Looks like they're going to take a 3-0 lead in that series as well. We got 17 watching on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. If you want to see some more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that follow button. In baseball, we got the Yankees and Orioles tied at 5 in the bottom of the 10th. Yankees are going to win that game. Padres up 7-4 in the bottom of the 9th against the Nats. Dodgers up 8-1, bottom of the 9th against the Braves. Royals with a 4-1 lead over the Tigers in the 9th. Brewers up 6-0 over the Astros. Giants up 4-3 over the Twins. Rockies up 5-3 over the Marlins. Angels still with that 1-0 lead in the second over the Red Sox. A's up over the Mariners 2-0 in the second. And Nagosic still on the mound for the Mets. 0-1 to count. Fouled. Oh, swung on a miss. 0-2. I thought it was fouled away. Oh, former Met Michael Fulmer getting warmed up in the pen for the Cubs. Counts 2-2. Right at Nimmo. 1 away. Back up to the top of the lineup with Nico Horner. Dodgers Braves game is final. So the Mets get some help from the Dodgers, but can't take advantage. Ball one. Outside, 2-0. Grounded down to third. Over to Pete, 2 down. Fouled away, 0-1 to Swanson. Popped up. And out of play, 0-2. Ball low, 1-2. I know it's too early and it's almost end of May, but I'm concerned on this team even making the postseason. Right now, you have to be. Water, I agree with you. Rumble Rick 331 says baseball on Rumble. Put the Phillies logo in there. Rumble Rick, thank you for stopping by and checking us out. Thanks for commenting as well. We got a big series against you guys coming up next week. Counts 2-2 now to Swanson. Grounded foul, still 2-2. Full count now. Grounded to Beatty. And a bad throw over to first. That'll be an E5. Awarded second base because the A454667 puts the Rays logo up. The Rays got spanked tonight. We're doing the Rays game tomorrow night. It'll be Blue Jays and Rays. Glad we didn't do tonight's game, man. 20-1. Woo. All right, so runner on first, 2 outs, ball low. That'll bring up Hap. Hap's 0 for 3 on the night. Uh, Struck out in the first and sixth, grounded out to Alonso in the third, and walked in the fourth. Inside, 3-0. For the Mets in the top of the ninth, it'll be Marte, Beatty, and Pham. And there's a strike, 3-1. Ball 4. So we get a pitching change. Suzuki will come up. He's 1 for 3 in the night with a home run in the second. Got the scoring underway for the Cubs. Cubs got 4 in that inning. First one on that leadoff home run. See where we're at right now. 17 watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Plenty more MLB streams coming up. We'll start doing some fantasy football stuff once training camp begins, and then definitely live streams for some football as well. Every Monday night and Thursday night football game will live stream, as well as mixing in more baseball. The only thing that'll trump football game will be the World Series. So if there's a World Series on a Monday or a Thursday night, we'll be doing the World Series. Let's get some scores here. Celtics, after 3 quarters, have an 88-79 lead over the Heat, trying to keep that series alive. 13 and a half minutes to go in the NHL. Vegas with a 4-0 lead over Dallas still. So the Yankees win 6-5, get that home run, they tie it in the 9th, win it in the 10th. Giants with a 4-3 lead over the Twins in the bottom of the 9th. Rockies with a 5-3 lead over the Marlins. Angels still up 1-0 over the Red Sox. A's still up 2-0 over the Mariners. Alex says number 1 team and number 2 team, number 3 team. Not my night. Yep, unfortunately, we get some of those nights in sports. Counts 101 to Suzuki. Ball low, 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2 to count. Yeah, excuse me. Grounds out to Lindor at short. Flip to McNeil at second. That'll end the inning. We go to the ninth, 7-2. Once again for the Mets, it'll be Marte, Beatty, and Pham. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. We had 11 likes on the video on the YouTube side, 9 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button as well. We got 23 right now watching on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for checking us out here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. Make sure you hit that follow button so you know when we do go live. We cover all the teams in baseball, not just my Mets. Like tomorrow, I'm doing Blue Jays and Rays tomorrow night. So make sure you come back tomorrow if you're a fan of one of those teams. Let's see what we got here. Either no matter which platform you're on, if you look down at the bottom, we created a locals page. It's kind of like Patreon. Uh, so we'll be having bonus content over there, especially come fantasy football season. I'll be posting all my yearly and weekly projections for fantasy football over on our locals page. So make sure you're checking us out over there. And no matter which platform you're on right now, I do have that link in the description. So check that out. All right, Fulmer on the mound for the Cubs. Fulmer was involved in the trade back in 2015 when the Mets traded for Cespedes. Fulmer was one of the players that went back to Detroit in that trade. Alex says, good night, all. See you next stream. Alex, thank you so much. We'll be covering your Rays tomorrow, so make sure you come back for that as well. Marte 0 for 3 tonight with 3 groundouts. Ball low, 2-0. Strike, 2-1. Line foul, 2-2. Swings at a ball 10. I don't want to say 10 feet outside, but if he would have been a left-handed batter, it would have hit him. We have to keep hope no matter the chances. Nah, we don't. On a night like tonight, 7-2, this game's done, man. We had one chance. We had bases loaded, nobody out in the 6th inning, and got 1 run. That was it. Right at Swanson, over to first, 2 down. Fam, 1 for 3 in the night. Wisdom bobbles, and he still gets Fam at first. Mets 5-game winning streak comes to an end. Cubs win tonight 7-2. Scored 4 in the second. It was pretty much over from there. Water says, well, guess I'm going to go to sleep. See ya. Have a great night. Yeah, you too, Water. We'll see you. Hopefully you come back tomorrow, even though we're not doing the Mets game tomorrow night. We're doing Blue Jays and Rays tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll see you. If not, I don't know when I'm doing another Mets game. It's going to be a while again. 9 minutes to go in the NHL. Vegas still with a 4-0 lead over Dallas. Celtics, 9.5 minutes to go. Have an 88-83 lead there. Heat trying to come back and close out that series. But man, thank you all so much. The Mets strike again, says I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, thank you all once again. Make sure before you leave, you hit that thumbs up, you hit that subscribe button or that follow button, depending on which platform you're on. And hope to see you in a future stream. We'll see you tomorrow night.